how to find tax lien properties. Welcome back. This is going to be a little bit on the overwhelming side at first. Now, my name is Ted Thomas, and I've been involved in a subset of the regular real estate business for the past 30 years. Now, regular real estate, we all know that as single-family homes, sometimes residential lots, small farms, small apartment properties. A lot of people invested in that business, and a lot of people working in that business, brokers, appraisers, handymen, title companies, you know the business. So I'm involved in a subset of that business, which really has to do with tax defaulted real estate. So primarily today we're going to talk about tax lien certificates. So I'm going to reveal how to find tax lien properties. Now there's going to be a lot of ways to do that. So we're not going to talk about finding just a few of these tax lien properties. We're going to talk about thousands of these properties across this country. For example, a place like Jacksonville, Florida. Well, Jacksonville, Florida, I can tell you right now, but Jacksonville, Florida is just one small place in Duval County, and they're going to have over 25,000 tax lien certificates there. Could have as many as 30,000. So we're going to talk about states like Arizona sell tax lien certificate, Nebraska, Iowa. In other words, I could go through them all, but about half of the states in the United States sell tax lien certificates. So know that there's going to be millions of tax lien certificates available. They're always available at the county level. Okay, so the local county is offering these tax lien certificates because a property owner has not paid their taxes. All right, now, the counties that are offering a tax lien certificate are not pushing the people out of the property. They'll let the people stay in the property, and they sell a tax lien certificate, which is an encumbrance or a lien against the property. Okay, now there's over 3,000 counties across the United States, and as I say, about half of those counties will sell tax lien certificates. All right, now anybody can purchase them. Now, why do people purchase them? I can tell you right now. The interest rates are outrageous. Sometimes they're 16%, 18%, 24%. I've seen it all the way up to 36%, depending on which state that you're going to buy them. All right, now, counties are the ones that make the rules on what the interest rate's going to be. So the state legislature starts the whole thing, and they start it by saying everybody has to pay tax. So if someone doesn't pay tax, the county will either issue a tax lien certificate or they'll confiscate the property and they'll then resell that property at an auction. Now, what do these certificates pay? It's all high rates. All right, now there's all kinds of different bidding process. I won't talk about those now, but we're going to talk about how to find tax lien certificates. You're going to be able to find them in every county that sells tax lien certificates. Now, I'm going to show you a list of all the states in just a minute that sell tax lien certificates. So all of the counties within that state will be selling these tax lien certificates. All right, now, I found from years of experience that about 95, even 97% of these certificates pay off. So this is probably the safest investment in America today, because you give your money to the county, then they hold it and pay the county bills with that, and then when the people come in to pay their tax, then you get not only get all your money back, but you get that high interest rate. So this is a business that's very forgiving, because these tax lien certificates, you make good money right away and you get paid by the local government. Now, if you don't get paid, you're going to end up with the property. So either way, it's going to work very well for you if you're a purchaser of tax lien certificates. So what are we doing today? We're talking about how to find tax lien certificates. If you're in a state that sells tax lien certificates, you'll be able to buy as many as you want. I can assure you of that. Now, look, I'm not a pessimist and I'm not down on anything, but I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is going to require some work. Now, people just don't want to do work, but if you'll do a little bit of work, you can understand this business very, very easily. So if you're looking for a decent return in your nest egg, you want to build up your accounts and have money for retirement, well, the traditional ways aren't working very well right now. Okay, so retirement's probably going to be pretty darn expensive in the future. What do I mean by that? Well, now suddenly we have 8 and 9% inflation. So you're going to have to earn a lot more than you would at the local bank, earning 2% or 3% on a bank's passbook savings account. So tax lien certificates pay 16, 18, 24, all the way up to 36% interest. Now, I know conventional wisdom says, what are we going to do in the future? Well, people want to buy stocks, maybe get a 7% growth according to the experts. Well, what about bonds? Maybe 2 or 3%. Well, neither one of those are going to do very well with 8 or 9% inflation. So you're going to be able to figure that out real quick. So these tax lien certificates are a good investment. How are you going to find them? First of all, go to your local county and see if they sell them. This can be done online. You don't have to go anywhere. You can do tax lien certificates online. Now, of course, you should have someone go out there and drive by and make sure the property's okay, or you should go there yourself. I prefer to tell people boots on the ground are important. Go there and take a look, make sure nothing's happened to the property. All right, now, business is business. So business has been around for a long time. All right, so when businesses are involved in money, they go broke from time to time. So this is a little different than that because most of the counties have been around for hundreds of years, so it's a good place for you to invest. So you invest with the county, you're going to get your money back from the county plus a high rate of return. I call this the best investment in America today. Why? Because your money is secured by the property that you're buying the tax lien certificate on. All right, regular business, well, you can check it out. Small Business Administration will tell you about 80% of those businesses go broke in the first year or the first 5 years. So think about that a little bit. Folks, I'm Ted Thomas. I've been teaching tax lien certificates and tax defaulted properties for over 30 years. So tax lien certificates are an investment that anybody can do. A conservative investor likes this investment because they invest with the county. They're going to get money back from the county. All right, that's going to make it safe and secure. Are you going to make high interest rates? Yes, you're going to do that. All right, there's another part of the business called tax deeds. Tax deeds are a business that requires an entrepreneurial spirit, that's for sure, because you're going to buy properties that are used and abused, okay? Now, those properties, some of them are junk, but some of them are really good. Now, those properties are sold at tax deed sales. So today, this particular episode is about how to find tax lien properties. They're always at the local county. Some counties will have a few, 600 or 800. Other counties will have thousands. So take a place like Miami, they'll have 50 or 60,000 tax lien certificates available. All right, now some people want to buy that kind of investment because of the safety of security of the investment. Folks, buying tax lien certificates has consequences. Most of them are good, but there's some are bad. Now, what local counties do is they advise you as best they can about the tax lien certificate. They're going to tell you that you might not get paid. Now, if you don't get paid on a tax lien certificate, you're going to get the property. All right, that means you're going to get a property without a mortgage and without a deed of trust lien on it. So you'll now own the property so you could resell it. But the county websites are always going to tell you that when you're buying these properties, that they are not passing any evaluation onto you and telling you what the condition of the property is. So the county's going to give you a deed. If you get the property, you're going to get a deed, and when the deed is going to say that the county's not responsible for any condition of the property, and they're not responsible for the title on the property. But if you buy a tax lien certificate in any of the states except Florida, you're going to get a deed to the property. In Florida, there's going to be a subsequent or second sale. All right, the question today was how to find tax lien properties. It's the easiest thing in the world. All you have to do is go to any one of the states that sells tax lien certificates, and all of those states, each county will sell tax lien certificate. I'm Ted Thomas. I'll see you in the next video. If you'd like to have a list or a sample of an auction list, just go right below me and I'll give you an auction list sample, and then you can see what one of these tax auctions look like. I'm Ted Thomas. See you in the next video.